Whoopsie daisy. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Hi guys, I'm Alex. I'm part of the Call to Action crew, and I'm sorry for running a tad late, because surprise, that definitely never happens with Call to Action, right? Right? Now, as you can see, I am the only person that's reacting to this match here in our group. I've been actually waiting very patiently for this. Lucas actually watched it earlier this week, right when it released on Monday, and I have been very antsy to get watching this. So this past week, not watching this match has been a slight struggle. But, you know, it doesn't matter. It's all good. You know, a lot of things are going on right now, and I've been watching a whole bunch of stuff to really keep myself, excuse me, occupied. On that note, also, what are you guys watching? Kind of curious. I still need to go and watch the Rick and Morty seasons, like 3 and 4, I want to say. I do know that they just announced that they were going to be doing like the 5th season or something like that here pretty soon. So that's pretty dope, if I do say so myself. Okay, now I just kind of let you guys know what do I kind of expect from this match. I expect it's going to be a pretty intense match. These are two teams that, you know, have a lot of history. One of the very first Schmoedown events actually featured these two competitors back in Chicago about last spring, I want to say. Maybe not. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, it was a fantastic match. Who's a boss? You know, they did lose, and you know, the Odd Couple walked away with a huge win for Roxy and that whole drama fiasco situation that started as a result. You know, but you know, so I'm sure, you know, RoxStars, they're in desperate need of some points right now. They really, really are. And, you know, Finstock Exchange, I know I've really been harping on the Finstock Exchange for, you know, like, when are they going to let anyone else get any wins or anything like that? You know, I still do kind of feel that way. But at the end of the day, each of these teams and everything, you know, if they deserve to win, they deserve to win. You cannot argue that. Hi, Eric. Hey, Star Drew. How's it going? I haven't seen you in forever. Eric, how you doing? Out, and I think, yeah, you're out in New Mexico, or is it Arizona? I can't remember. But yeah, long time no see. Now I am going to be putting on Schmoedown Live at the very end. I will be bringing it up, you know, points and everything. I'll check out Schmoedown Live and see how that's going, and you know how it kind of compares and kind of updates the scoreboard. Essentially. Awesome. Hey, Max. Hey, girl. Thank you so much for doing AAA and everything last night. It looked so good. Man, you're so amazing with all the stats and everything. Helping out with Roka's, you know, history stats, as well as, you know, the Butcher Boys, their debut. That was so good. Good. Yeah, I'm glad to see you're doing pretty well over in Arizona, Eric, for sure. All right, awesome. Well, you know what? I don't want to go ahead and lose any more time. I just want to watch this match right now. So let's go ahead and get to it. Oh, yeah, look at that. Masterclass. Are any of you guys familiar with Masterclass? I'm kind of curious about it. I'm not going to lie. But it's very expensive, so I'm like, I do like watching celebrities being celebrities and talking about the craft, so. RoxStars need these points, man. But these are all fantastic competitors.
Live to tape at Ken, the Pit Boss Knapsack. He's in the building, everybody. I'm actually touching him right now. I'm just Mark Baby Carrot Cells. Yep. This is a Tetris suit. I'm the greatest player that ever lived in that game.
Ooh, he ain't lying about that. I saw a woman faint watching him play Tetris once.
I'm on Garrett.
My thoughts recovered. Hey, we're here for the movie Trivia Schmoedown, the teams division. This is where, well, we have 4 legends of the game coming out here in a bit, Mark. This is a big match.
Not kidding. Finstock Exchange has won 3 out of the 5. RoxStars are in number 4, only having 2 matches this season, with only winning 1 of the 2.
We're going to find out who the real Springsteen/Danza is at the end of these 3 rounds.
Absolutely. 57 channels, but this is on right now. You have got the Odd Couple, former champions, Mark the Android and Draco. Jeff the Snyder, managed by RoxStar.
The RoxStars.
Part of the RoxStars. I'll tell you,
And Draco, he's going in singles. I don't know whenever that's going to happen, but I cannot wait. You know, I am excited to see him in singles again for sure.
Perhaps the greatest team of all time, the Shire Wolves, Clark Wolf and Rachel Cushing.
Absolutely, for sure,
them, of course. And then on the other side, you got Who's the Boss? You talk Mark, Yodi, Riley, Ben, the Boss, Bateman. These guys know how to compete here. Bateman's had.
I'm not gonna lie. If you guys were on Twitter earlier today, we did the Abby Friel. She's amazing. She was able to put together that Instagram, you know, a fetch thing, you know, with the thingy with the head when you assigns you a faction essentially. I did it, and the first one I got was actually it was Finstock exchange, so it hurt my heart.
The legendary Shire Wolves, and now they find themselves in a rematch. And when you look at,
I totally agree, Mark. When it comes in singles, it's going to be amazing. I cannot wait.
Mark Draco and Ben Bateman. And Draco loves playing Bateman. Bateman, like you said, has had a great run of success recently, and Draco loves trying to get the best of him. You also have, with Who's the Boss, Mark Yodi Riley, who is a legend, but is now trying to re-announce himself to the league. He's gotten a win, and he's looking for more.
Yeah.
Today could be a
he beat Stacey Howard just a few months ago in a really great match.
This is season 7. This is the new era, and these are familiar.
He's definitely out for blood this season, both in singles and as a team for sure.
Barking at us, we're still at the top here.
Oh, and by the way, you have Roxy Stryer.
Speaking of which, I mean, like, what's happening with you with Unusual Suspects? What's going on there?
Right now,
Ken, come on now. What's happening?
You're really working hard to sell this nice guy thing, and I can see in you want to say something. So come on, put on my cool sunglasses. I'm going to walk off and be smart. So cool. Look forward to losing to you.
All right, we're getting a belt.
Yeah.
That's the one goal I want.
There's no way I'm going to get nervous on that stage. I was.
Oh wait, no, only bad guys are wearing glasses right now. Oh my gosh, I was there. I was like sitting behind that guy that was standing up. Oh, it was so good. Oh my gosh, I think I lost my voice the day after. I was just, oh my gosh, it was such an amazing night. It was my first actually live event. It was so much fun.
We won. I think we were the boss that night.
They got lucky in Chicago, I will say.
Packed house in front of a lot of people, adoring fans, and you get slapped across the face.
Iconic. Yes.
It doesn't leave a great taste in your mouth. I gotta tell you guys, I feel like I still got a mark on my face.
Ben's playing this nice guy thing, and you know,
I like to
be a sportsman, but I also don't like bullshit. I've been Bateman.
But kidding aside, I love Ben. I love all these competitors. I really do. I have so much love for each and every one individually.
Each of their life.
But I will tell you guys, we have respect for this team because they did something that we never did. They beat the Shire Wolves. They took care of business. I'm not the same player I was
Respect. Gilberto, what's up, my man?
This is a different Ben Bateman. I've climbed the mountain. People called me arrogant. People told me I was a little overconfident.
Hey, Christopher, how's your daughter? Daughter? Not sure. But how they doing? How you doing? How's the fam doing?
Listen, Ben Bateman won a title, but he didn't win this title. We won this title.
That's true. Cannot take it away from him.
Mark Riley to school, because has Mark Riley gotten better since the last time we played him? I don't think so.
They won the belt. They lost the belt. Like that.
Got to start from zero.
At least they've had the belt, though. At least they've had the belt.
You thought we were when we won the tournament.
I mean, you lost to the family, so they've gone higher than you guys ever have, let's be honest.
I'll strip them right now.
Honestly, it feels like a little bit of a waste of our time. We're going to annihilate Who's the Boss today.
Mark Riley, you may be engaged, but today I'm going to put you back on your knees.
Rawr. Man, that Snyder Ethan Irwin match. Oh man, you guys remember that? That was rough to watch. That really was.
This is a new year. This is a new look.
Hey, Kevin Martin. How you liking? It's like I know you're getting a whole bunch of masterclass ads like me. Yeah. I mean, is there anyone that's like catching your eye? Anyone that's kind of like made any ads made specifically towards you based on your like YouTube history or something? I don't know. I get a lot of those. I get a lot of them are like I'm cooking, even though I can't cook. I don't really want to learn from masterclass how to cook though.
They had words to say, and a lot of those words were very, very
No, I'm so sorry to hear that. What?
This matchup, whether it's by a competitor,
Your
a
sister has
team,
tested
or
positive?
I think in terms of managers, Roxy is a real strong emotional support.
All my
for the
thoughts,
team.
all my
And that's
prayers,
Jeff
everything
Rock.
is going
Yeah,
out to
she's
you
a
and your
rock
family
in
right now,
RoxStar.
Christopher.
And,
Absolutely.
Jeff and Mark both at times have had sometimes where they seem to get in their heads or get outside their heads even, and kind of their emotions rise up. And it can Roxy kind of keep them calm through this? And the other side,
Would you say Tom is an emotional rock?
Tom he's a lot of things.
Does he have emotions?
Yeah, he does.
Does he feel sorrow?
He does. Absolutely. Leaving the club too soon is something that gets him sad. The thing about Riley and Bateman is they've been here before, but I think they can get in their heads in a different way. It's a little less loud or vocalized, but sometimes you can see them kind of collapse in on themselves.
Man, when are we going to get anything with Ken Knapsack?
Gucci and his pants.
Like, he was told he was supposed to compete
God, I hope
in,
he
like,
has
Star
pants on
Wars
this time.
and IG or
really,
something,
Tom,
and
his
maybe
wear,
another league.
Bobby Gucci, whatever the hell
And
you
maybe
call him,
singles
he's
or
usually
something.
wearing close.
But
Won't
it's
even
actually
get him in the
happening?
Lucky Strike
I don't
Bowl
know.
here in Hollywood.
Yeah.
We'll see what he wears into the studio today. Ken, if you look at a tail of tape, the odd couple, Mark Andreyko, Jeff
That
Snyder,
is a solid
they're pretty
record.
good at doing
Out of the
Oscar movies,
6
that kind of
matches
flair,
they
and maybe
won, they
even harkening back to
they
classics.
KO'd
Besides
3.
being a great AC,
Damn.
Tom, what else is Who's the Boss good at?
Who's the Boss is good at fantasy sci-fi. Directors,
That's really
Oscars as
good.
well, and Ben Bateman. He's really good.
I'm surprised they didn't put down horror as
Release
their
dates. He advanced
their
back
major
over that
strength.
title a long time ago.
I feel like it's
King
much
of
more of a strength than
religion.
fantasy
Yeah, a couple
sci-fi,
of
but
drinks of water. That's
obviously,
pretty
I'm not
solid
making
airlines
them.
on those two gentlemen.
Don't rub
I have
it into
no
me. All right.
clue, Stardrew. No clue.
Hey, we got our beards. We're doing just fine. That's Ken. I'm Mark. I'm ready to go.
My
Ken, I have
strengths
to ask
start.
you,
Okay, your strengths are
prepared for
Star
the
Wars
match
animated.
against Belgium?
Gets a
how do you
good
think
feeling.
about
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what's going on in this little
about it?
picture you have here, but it's
He's the
it's
long
making
piece that made a
me
Tetris,
pretty
and it's
excited.
time for
It's
the
pretty
movie
cool.
Trivia.
and gets a good feeling about this match for sure. I got a good feeling too.
Juicing first.
I have no strengths. I have strengths in asking questions like, "What's a heel?" That's my strengths.
Representing the RoxStar with a career team record of 6 wins.
Oh,
3
I'm
defeats,
so glad to hear that,
1
Chris.
by knockout.
Absolutely.
They are the 4.
Things are getting a million times better than they were, than yesterday, than last week. So there's nowhere to go but up, for sure.
And Draco and Jeff, the Snyder.
Scores and soundtrack, comic book movies, Star Wars, dramas, movie release dates. Nice. That's a pretty diverse set of like strengths there. That's pretty awesome. And good for you for getting scores and soundtracks as a strength. That's tough. That really is. And I can see that, Stardrew, totally. Maybe some rom-coms. I'm good with I watched maybe a total of 100 movies in my life. And I'm great with those movies, but if that's it. I'm trying to actively watch more movies. But I like to rewatch. Young adult adaptations? Just saying. I am in the right age group.
Representing the Finstock
Twilight came out when I was 17 or 18, I want to say. Yeah, so right in my wheelhouse.
Riley and
Craig. Oh, I like that shirt. I got in this faction for during that little filter thing on Instagram, and it hurt my heart. If you couldn't tell by the reaction, I was like, that was legit my reaction when I did it for the first time. I was like, no, there's been a mistake. This has been a mistake.
Great. It looks like you wrote off the set of Akira.
I wonder how much that leather jacket costs. That's the real question.
Nice action jacket that he got.
Does have pants on today.
Yeah, Gucci from his extended service at the Salvation Army.
So far, so good. Everyone is settling in.
And the Barbarian with his pet weasel.
All right, take that ferret off the set.
Tom, you had something to say before you exit?
Yeah. Do you have a faction? Where are they?
He's
asking RoxStar off camera.
Talking
The
glasses.
only players I need right now are at the desk. Apparently, you need an entire support group to help these guys out.
Ah, snaps.
I think we left our faction
Well, that's what we
in
do here.
Chicago, Tom.
Okay. All right.
Whatever.
Wow, boy, they know how to have
Yeah.
a war of the words.
Nice comeback there.
Tom's going back to his shift at the Diplomat Health Spa, and we can get going.
Careful with that microphone, Ben. It still might be a little hot. As we move on to the rules of round
Can't-
number one.
can't
Gentlemen,
win
you've
them
been
all,
here
guys.
before.
Can't
You've
win
been here
them all.
before Against each other in a live setting, but I will give you a refresher on the rules of round number one. This is the team format, but round number one is an individual exercise of movie trivia schmodown know-how. However, each point you accrue will be added to your team's total. The field of competitors is going to hear 8 questions from 8 different.
I'm gonna
corners of
try to
movie
play
trivia
along,
schmodown
even though I'm gonna
know-how.
fail.
Each question is worth 1 point. There's no
How bad I'm gonna
question,
fail?
there's no stealing
We'll
in
find
round number
out.
one. As soon as we ask a question, you have about 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer. Once you
I'm
ask
not
the final
even
name,
gonna
please
pretend
show
I'm
you
playing as
wrote
a
as
team. I'm
legibly
just gonna
as
try to
possible. At the same
get
time,
some
verbalize your
answers
answer
down on this
into the
board.
microphone. Each team has 3 usages of the
Let's see what
JTE
happens.
rule.
You
throughout
never
the
know.
duration of
You
the
never
round.
know.
We also each have 1 challenge.
Do you guys like to
use
play
at
along
any
when it comes to these
point
matches?
should it be necessitated.
There we go.
Again, those are the rules.
Those are the rules.
The competitors seem
Matches.
focused and ready to go. So I'm going to ask odd couple first. Jeff Snyder, Mark Andreyko. You
Okay.
gentlemen feeling okay? Ready to go?
Yep.
Yeah. Close enough. Ben Bateman, Mark Riley.
I'm playing on a
Exchanges
score of
up,
like 3 points
Let's rock.
by the end of this
And
match.
let's get ready to schmodown.
Yeah, not kidding. You're am I pronouncing it right? Samnit? 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 Yeah, it is surprising that there's no like crazy outfit situation going on right now, right? Yeah. Especially with The Odd Couple.
The Sears catalog advertising the spring sunglasses.
It's like they're extras in the movie Rounders.
Yeah.
By golly, I hope you're the one with the beard.
Mark Ellis and I were appearing at a
But
comedy
you know, if
club
you're
here
into,
in
you know,
Central
orange leopard print,
Holistics.
good for you.
Mark Gill's left on that. Your first question comes in the
Wow,
world
they
of
do have
action
exactly the
adventure
same
films.
records. I did not
And
realize
here
that.
is, who plays the villain
Damn.
Brixton in Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw? Is that what we're calling those movies?
Black Superman.
I think
Fast
so.
and Furious Presents
I haven't even seen this movie. Idris Elba,
their
right?
Masterpiece Theater or something?
Idris? What kind of name is Idris? That's a pretty dope name, I'm not gonna lie.
3, 2, 1. Heads down. Going to you first, Ben. What do you got?
Say Idris Elba.
It is, in fact, Idris Elba. Now we go to Jeff Snyder.
They call him the Black Superman, Idris Elba.
Mhm.
Does Mark Riley, the White Superman?
It's on HBO? Oh, good to know. Good to know.
Thank God I have it, Mark. Idris Elba.
That's
He's
pretty
got Idris
fair.
Elba and Mark Andreyko.
That's very
My
fair.
friend wrote that movie. There's a character named Dr. Andreyko in it.
Ooh.
Wow.
Idris Elba.
No.
Look at that.
Whoa. Hey.
He had Alba.
It says Alba. There's an A.
Yeah.
It's a misspelling, not a misidentification.
That's all right. You can use your challenge, or where is it?
Absolutely.
All right, the challenge has been.
Ooh, I would say it's definitely a pretty challengeable thing for sure, but I
We're
would
back
think
after
that they
exciting
lost it
challenge,
because
and
if
after
he said
conferring with
Alba,
an
if he
extended
said
club of judges,
Idris
including
Alba,
Christian
it'd be
Harloff,
one
we
thing,
have come to the
but if he
decision that
said
while
Alba,
Mark Andreyko wrote down Alba, A-L-B-A, he did get the correct answer. He knew it. He misspelled it, and that is a fact, but we do not penalize for spelling in the way of losing the point, and so Mark Andreyko will earn the points. It is 2 to 2.
Hell yeah!
Idris Elba.
That's a great application of a challenge. You never know sometimes with those, with the way things are written versus saying things. Never know.
Who Idris Elba is.
Do you understand the challenge?
You know what? I wish I was back on Krypton right now, but we move on
All right.
to your second question of the match.
All right. Second question comes in the category of crime. Crime. What 2013 film focuses on real-life white-collar criminal Jordan Belfort?
Oh,
10-minute question number 1. See how long this one takes.
You know what? I don't have a cord from a computer today, so
isn't it Wolf of Wall Street? The true story of that one feller, that one dude,
3,
the one,
2, 1.
the dude
Hands down, going to you first. Jeff Snyder.
where DiCaprio
Wolf
should have
of Wall
gone
Street.
massacred.
Yes, it is. Does
He
Mark
just
Riley have
collapsed
it?
over a couch.
Does Mark Andreyko? He does. Does Ben Bateman?
The Wolf of Wall Street.
He does as
Over a,
well.
no, not a couch, but like stairs, set of stairs, book stairs.
Okay.
That one?
Mark Riley missing it, and so 2 perfect rounds still on the board
Yes.
for the odd couple.
2
1
for
perfect
2.
round still on the board for
Call me a
Bucks.
champion. Just give me a belt already. Come on.
Dramas. And your question is, who stars as newspaper editor Ben Bradley in 2017's
I don't know.
The Post?
There's a lot of people in this movie.
I
I want to say it's Tom Hanks. Or was it Tom Wilkinson?
I don't read him anymore.
I'm going to go with Hanks. Hanks. I'm going to go with Hanks. I think he was. I saw him in the trailer. I still haven't seen the movie, though.
One, pens
So,
down.
I don't know.
We need an answer starting with Mark Riley.
Tom Hanks.
That's
Woo!
correct.
Funny guy, Tom Hanks. Does Ben Bateman have it?
Whammy!
Yes, he does. And Snyder.
3 for
There
3.
it is.
All
All right, we have gone a record. 2 questions without a challenge.
Yes.
Can we make it 3, Ken?
right. Let's hope so. Here, next question comes in the category of movie quotes. Movie quotes. Name the movie from this quote.
Exactly.
Tower,
Gilberto.
this is Ghost Rider requesting a flyby.
It's the same thing that Ken texts me when he wants to hang out in the patio of the comedy store.
This is true. This is true.
And I always say permission granted.
5.
Top Gun. Top Gun.
2, 1. Pencil
Yeah.
starting with
Gun.
Mark and Draco. We need an answer.
Top Gun?
That is correct, sir.
Oh.
Ben Bateman.
Ben Bateman. Top Gun. Yes, he is. Top Gun.
Top Gun costs
I
points.
haven't seen that movie in
There it is.
years. Years. That was like my dad's favorite movie for like a very long time. My dad is a
They're cool shades.
was an air traffic controller in the Air Force for a long while, and
Who plays
loved that
Gwen
movie.
DeMarco, an actress who portrays the character Lieutenant Madison in Galaxy
What's her
Quest?
name? Sigourney.
Go,
How do you spell Sigourney?
You know, I hear great things about this.
Weaver.
I've enjoyed it. I always fall asleep.
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver? I don't know how to pronounce like say her name. Like
4.
thing. I'm
3.
pulling an Draco right now, dude.
1. All right. Pens are down. We need answer start with Mr. Ben Bateman.
Sigourney Weaver.
That's correct.
Yes.
Sigourney Weaver.
Holy shnikes, guy! I'm having a perfect round so far.
Sigourney Weaver.
Just saying. Just saying. And I'm not a competitor.
Everyone other than Riley.
I'm solid choice. Take my breath away.
Sigourney.
Sigourney. Everyone but Riley is perfect as we go to question
What
number
kind of
6.
name is Sigourney Weaver?
Thank you, Mark.
It's a pretty cool,
Yeah,
interesting name for sure.
Question number 6 comes in the category of comedies.
There it is. This crowd is on edge, Ken.
They're on
That
it.
challenge got everybody ready.
I'm like hoping to like hear that Bibbs laugh.
Which Oscar-winning actress co-stars with
Oh, it's
Rebel
Anne
Wilson
Hathaway.
in The Hustle? Now you're singing my songs from my
Anne Hathaway. It's Anne Hathaway.
5,
I saw like half this movie
3, 2, and
on a
1.
plane trip,
Starting with Jeff.
but it wasn't good.
That is correct. Anne Hathaway. Mark Riley.
Anne Hathaway.
We got Mr. Draco.
I forgot that she won an Oscar though.
Anne Hathaway.
There it is.
I'm not gonna lie.
11.
Catwoman herself. Although I'm not gonna lie, when people say Catwoman, my natural thought is Halle Berry though.
In what Hitchcock-inspired thriller
Oh,
does Shia LaBeouf
Disturbia.
play a teenager under house arrest who suspects his neighbor
Disturbia.
of murder? Ken, you've
It's
known some murderers.
loosely based off of
Yeah,
Rear
I have,
Window, I
known
think,
some
right?
murders. They make for great podcast.
Hey, I'm
partners,
knocking
and,
out of the park, man.
got
Hell
some-
yeah.
You're accusing Joseph
Just saying.
Scrimshaw in this
Just saying.
room right now.
I am 5.
But yeah, I remember the
And
binoculars.
Pens are down. Look for answers
Yeah, I
starting.
saw Rear Window for the first time when I was in college,
Disturbia.
and I watch it like every 6
Mark
months now.
Andrigo didn't have it.
It's one of my
Just
favorite
like
movies. It's solid.
Yes, he
Holds the
does.
fuck up.
And just not.
Shelly, I'm just making sure the spelling was right. Disturbing.
There it is.
All right, so this means Ben Bateman and Jeff
Disturbia.
Snyder are
You mean it's not based off the Rihanna song?
And we're
Now
tied
that-
at 13.
All right,
It's
Ken, what's our last
mind-boggling.
category? Is it something fun for the kids?
Or in the
God,
words
I
of
hope
Will
so.
Ferrell,
Eighth
mind-boggling.
question
You like when
was
you call your
the
thoughts
category
and
of
mind into a
animated.
bottle?
What Disney film follows Tiana, who lives in New
Oh,
Orleans
Princess and the
and
Frog.
dreams
Duh.
of opening a restaurant?
She's trying to
I had
open,
this
she's
adventure
making her
when I made my
beignets.
first
Princess.
cauliflower crust pizza on my own
and
the other night.
Heard
the
about this.
Swole.
Cauliflower, when you're actually eating it, does it taste like normal pizza?
It-
Does it taste like you're eating something
It
gross and
tastes
healthy?
healthy. Yeah, 5, 4, 3,
You seem to enjoy it.
2,
Ho, ho,
1.
ho.
Open up a shop. All right,
Is
Pens
that
down.
an insult,
Answers
by the
are
way?
with
The whole
Draco.
frog thing to French people?
That
Yes, it
is
is.
correct.
Does Ben David
Like,
The princess and the
Is that really
Yeah,
like considered
perfect.
slander? I have no
Princess and the
clue.
Frog.
Someone told me it's like
The princess and the frog.
people actually get really offended at that if you're French. Brother told me it was like that was just a joke.
2 perfect rounds.
No
We
clue.
got 1 from each team. Ben the
No
Boss
clue.
Bateman and Jeff the Snyder. We have got this bonus question for both of them. Write down your answers.
It is a bonus question, and it's worth 1 point, so please write down your answers as Ken urged you to initially. Jack Nicholson won his first Oscar for what film?
He's been nominated like 5 times.
This could.
What is that
Give that
I
movie?
see a lot of points scored today,
It's
Ken.
going to be a big one here. 5,
And
4,
that's a beefy round 1.
3,
Ugh,
2,
dude,
1.
I
Pens
don't
are
know.
down. We're going
I
to
have
need
no
the
clue.
answer.
I have
We'll
no
start with
clue.
you, Ben.
A perfect round.
That's
It's done.
correct.
Yeah, I know. I kept thinking. I kept thinking of the movie 12 Monkeys, and I'm like, obviously it's not 12 Monkeys. Yeah, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Yes, I got it. I was like, one in the mental hospital.
16 to 16, 2 perfect rounds, including the bonus
What's the
question.
title of that movie?
Read on the match so far is one team more
But
prepared
legit though,
than
he
the
has
other.
been
Honestly,
nominated
one
like
team is more
5 or
prepared
7
right now, but it's
times.
just who
Not
can
gonna
overcome
got
any
to
of the
lie.
first round
It's pretty
jitters that
intense.
might have come out of the
He's one of the most
tension-filled moments. Sometimes
nominated.
you
He's
get
kind of like
challenged,
Meryl
even if
Streep
you're-
in that way, where he's like one of the most
you don't get
nominated
overturned, you might
Oscars that
think,
never actually
you might
wins.
start doubting yourself. Yeah,
No, I mean like the
in your
amount of
head.
nominations versus
You know,
wins. Well, but if you're
never want
nominated like 20
controversies in
times,
matches,
I
but
mean,
they're going to happen. So
Yeah.
how do you?
Obviously, you're gonna
Certainly
lose a
not gonna
lot.
happen. Well, we'll see what happens. What stores? What
You know,
lies
it's a thought
winning
that counts,
round
right,
number
Stardom?
2. It's
Thought
the
that
wheel
counts.
round, ladies and gentlemen, and that wheel actually has a wheel slice.
Crap.
That is a
16-16,
Patreon
that is
slice, and that wheel
nuts.
slice is Amy Adams.
Nuts.
Amy Adams.
Like two
Amy apologizes she cannot be here in studio today, but
like
thank you for watching.
really
Well, Amy Adams. If
great
somebody
first
spins and
rounds
keeps the Amy Adams slice
from
for the question,
across
we'll send
the
a name of
board.
that
That is,
patron
I don't want to say
thanks
unheard
all
of,
our
but
Trivia Schmoedown Patreon support. On that wheel, you're
you
gonna
know, I
see
wouldn't
12
expect anything
different
less now I think
slices,
about it from
including
2
spinners
top tier
and opponent's
teams.
choice.
Absolutely.
Once you settle on a category, each team is going to hear 6
I
questions
did not have a
from said
perfect
genre.
round.
Each
I wish I
question's worth
did.
2
I
points.
got
There's no
close
penalty
to
for
that
missing a
perfect
question.
round.
However, stealing is available in round number 2. You can consult with your teammate for each and every question, and if you're still not sure of the answer, ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. At that point, the question goes down to 1.
My dude, are you
So,
are you
who's the boss?
are you a
You find
patron?
yourself tied
Where you can suggest
the
the
odd couple, but you're
slices?
sitting in the
That'd be
higher
pretty
ranked
cool.
chairs. Would you like to spin first or
That would be
defer
pretty
to your
cool. I'd
opponents?
I'll
suggest.
defer to these guys. I'm surprised that Jessica Alba's not on the wheel. It seems like it'd be in their wheelhouse.
It would have been a nice
Oh.
slice. Would have been a nice slice.
Have your mom burp you, you little baby.
You got the point.
I enjoyed that.
That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. He is just so low-key quippy. Like he is so like silent and deadly.
Yeah, have your pet spayed and neutered.
He's like a pet fart. Like where did they come
This
from?
thing is a rocket. Wow.
What happened?
At some point, it's going to stop. What will
5
it
years
stop
later?
on?
10
Amy
years
Adams
later?
can only wait in
Still waiting.
suspense. I think we build up this Amy Adams slice enough.
Mhm.
Somebody doesn't
Just
take
Just
it,
saying,
I'd be
I
very
want
disappointed.
Nora
This
Ephron
is
movies.
walking on
Give me
the
some
weekend
Nora
update.
Ephron movies.
Even
I
though it's a
want my
road show.
questions answered.
There's a Star Wars slice, Ken. You like those movies? Choice.
Oh, all right, all right. What are they gonna choose? Are they gonna go in the direction of some of their strengths?
Okay.
With his
I mean,
crew.
who's the boss strengths? You know, like
One
scores
slice
and
that
soundtracks or
wins.
movie
Yeah,
release
yeah,
dates.
yeah, Ken, we talk about
I
this
feel
all
like
the
movie
time. Now
release
the
dates would
pressure
probably
is
be
on who's the
released.
boss momentarily
Oh wait, it
because
wasn't even
they have
on
to find a wheel
slice. Never
slice
mind.
and somehow get a confound the odd couple.
You're not wrong. I've seen this.
You definitely don't want them to go in the direction of decades.
They get all in their
For
heads.
sure.
They think they're maybe smarter than they are. They go
Need
for
an
something.
answer here, gents.
The other team kills in that
You're not
category.
Okay.
not kidding, Chris. He probably took all that anger out on that
Okay,
wheel,
Mark,
so it's spun for
we're
like
gonna
5
give
minutes.
them Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Okay.
Oh,
Round
you
of applause for the
sneaky
audience.
bastard! Going with IG. Oh, this is probably like before they made like IG mixed bag thing too.
Here we go.
Into
4
the world
questions.
of
I'm not gonna know any of these guys. I haven't seen.
6 questions for the odd
Nope.
couple. Ken, the
Nope.
author of Why We Love Star Wars, will be asking the question.
All right, first question.
I don't know any of
You have
this.
multiple choice. All 3 of your JTE rules
Available now,
are
wherever
available
you
here.
buy your books.
First question: Who directed Rogue One, a Star Wars
I
story?
have no clue. No clue. It could be Gus Van
First of all, that's a
Sant.
great
Sant.
question.
Sant.
It's what you know who we're
And it's Gareth Edwards.
Thank you.
That feller. And I wouldn't know.
There's a couple different answers.
Who is
That dude,
credited
that
as
dude.
directing that movie?
It is Gareth Edwards.
That fella.
Question number 2. Who portrays Jango Fett in Star Wars Episode
Oh,
2,
it's that one
Attack
dude
of the
from like
Clones?
New Zealand. He's like Maori. Django.
Conferring here. Countdown about to come in.
Django.
5, 4,
Timora
Morrison.
3. That is correct.
Oh man.
All right,
2 more points.
Well
All
done.
right.
Well done. Teamwork makes the dream work, guys.
Choice very well.
All right, here we go. Third question out of 6. How many TIE fighters are in pursuit
fuck is
of
a
the
TIE
Millennium
fighter?
Falcon after it escapes the Death Star in A New Hope?
What the fuck is a TIE fighter?
Well, it's a pretty famous sequence. You got to know what you're...
I have no clue.
Multiple choice.
All right, choices are A, 3, B, 4, C.
Well, everyone's
5,
saying 4, so
D,
let's go with 4.
6.
I have no clue.
Down the multiple choice there. Come down.
Wait, are the TIE fighters like the amount of bounty hunters that are going after them? Because I know like there's a T-88 or something.
Oh, yeah, we might get flagged for
There was
that.
one,
gonna go
that
3.
and Boba Fett.
Incorrect. Choices are
4.
A, 3, B,
Wait,
4, C,
no, wait,
5,
is it
D,
6?
6. That confirms
I'm gonna
for
go
a
with 6.
1
I'm gonna go with
point
6.
steal. 4. That's correct. B.
Well, I'm
4.
obviously
One
incredibly
point
wrong.
steal. 1 point steal.
It's
But
a big
I'll tell you
steal.
what.
That's why
I
you
have
give
seen
that
Star
opponent's
Wars,
choice
but
because
I haven't
particularly
seen
Riley and also
I haven't
Bateman
seen
know
the
Star Wars so
originals
well. If
in
the
over
outcome will
like
slip
10
up,
years.
gives them a good chance to
And
steal.
last time I
Absolutely.
saw
Look,
any of
I've got
the
both
newer
around here
ones
in a
was in
category that I think
theaters.
both these guys
So,
would say, hey, maybe
yeah.
not necessarily strength, but they're doing good here. Fourth question
what
coming
are you
in.
gonna do?
Who says fear leads to anger, anger leads to
Yoda.
hate, and hate leads to
Fear
suffering?
leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. And hate leads to suffering.
Yes, you should. Yes, you can. Think about it here. It's 5,
Suffering.
4.
Multiple choice.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how awful is my Yoda impression?
Obi-Wan Kenobi. B, Qui-Gon Jinn. C, Yoda. D, Mace Windu.
I'm not gonna lie, even I know this one though. Yoda the Muppet. Yes. Can you imagine if
Yeah, repeat the options.
what's his
A,
name?
Obi-Wan
The puppet
Kenobi.
master
B,
dude.
Qui-Gon Jinn. C,
Jim
Yoda.
Henson?
D,
Jim Henson?
Mace Windu.
If he was in charge of Yoda. Can you imagine?
Repeat that.
That'd be pretty cool.
Smart move.
Smart.
How much
Buy
easier would it be?
yourself some time. 5, 4,
Use those repeats,
3,
dude.
2.
Yoda.
That's correct.
Woo!
That's correct. It's a big moment in that first teaser trailer.
That's
Well done.
Phantom Menace. All right, Phantom Menace.
Well done.
Here
Haven't
we
seen
go.
the
Fifth question. You get 6 total.
The prequels
What J.J.
again in
Abrams
like over
Riken
10 years.
appears as Snap Wexley in The Force Awakens and The Rise of Skywalker?
Who's Snap Wexley? I have no idea who Snap Wexley is.
Greg Grunberg.
2 points.
Don't know who that is
There
either.
you go.
I don't even have a face.
Final one here.
No
Final
clue.
one here.
Wexley.
This is so far. I'll tell you, great round for the Odd Couple here.
That's right. They know a little bit about Star Wars, even impressing the host of
Yeah.
Center Podcast.
All right. Final question coming in this round here. In how
I haven't seen
many
Lost.
films of the Star Wars franchise does the character Darth Maul appear?
Oh, he was in Solo and one of the prequels. I know that.
They're talking it over, consulting.
2?
2.
That's correct for 2 points.
Oh.
2 points.
Kind of a spoiler, but I guess, hey,
There
Woo!
you go.
you know
Roxy's
what?
in the back, man.
Others are gonna
Mm-mm.
watch it again and see
Okay,
what
Phantom
they
Menace.
did.
Okay, that movie was not great. But Duel of the Fates, arguably the best fight scene of the entire Star Wars
I mean, you spin
world.
opponent's choice and you end up walking out of that with an 8-point lead. I think that's as good as you could
Look,
possibly
if I
have.
was in that position, no, I've heard Andreco say this
I
more
used to actually
stars. I've heard
listen
Jess say
to
this
it
much
when I would
as
go
much.
to the
I would've
gym.
gone with that too.
Who's the boss?
When I would stretch. It would get me pumped up like no other.
Mark Riley is essentially running the wheel. They're spinning now.
He was loving Star Wars in particular. He's a fan. He
How
has
does
his
John
own show
Williams
called
do it? I
Ghai's
don't even
Canteen.
know.
Right? He does do
Like,
that.
Check out on Mondays.
did he sell his
If
soul
you've
to the
never
devil
seen
or something like
Partially
in
Drunk Riley Talk Star
remember in
Wars,
Dogma?
Listen a treat.
It's a treat.
Guy
It's a
likes
treat.
red wine.
Like
Star
someone sold their soul to the devil
Tunes in.
for
Together, it's like a die
the
out of the
success
force.
of Home Alone.
That's from the movies. You guys see
Oh,
Rise of Skywalker?
I like that. Okay.
It's spinning around as we attempt to continue to kill time.
what are you gonna get? What are you gonna get?
Yeah, that wheel's been pretty good. Nice.
Did you read the Truce of Bakura?
I did read the Truce of Bakura,
Both
that's when I
the
left
interesting
the
fact,
Orville
both Star Wars prequels
Legends
and
never read another book.
Wow. That's all we
stars
have.
appear on Couples Retreat, Mandalorian Creator. Yeah, that's true.
Choice it
Yeah, I remember
is.
Couples Retreat, Malin Ackerman, and what's her face from
Spinner's choice it is. And so,
what is that show?
what are they going to
Sex
set
and
the
City.
wheel on?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
wheel shall explode with options right here, right now.
What's his
Is
name?
it- is it
Jean
is it a
Reno?
Batman
Reno?
franchise? They don't know
Jean
which one
Reno
to-
from
Yeah,
Godzilla.
it's,
Godzilla.
it's a
1998's
plethora.
Godzilla
It's a plethora of
and
riches.
Is it a better word than
Yeah.
Batman?
The Professional.
And
Just saying.
Finstock is it?
Yes, yeah.
I like Techno movies, Mortal Kombat, and
Pixar.
Dreamscape,
Pixar.
and from Trans
Pixar movies.
009.
All right.
I don't know what any of that
Pixar
means.
Don't give away your hand, Rox.
But Mortal
Six
Kombat, the
questions.
Mortal Kombat, the movie,
Everybody loves
that movie,
Pixar
oh my
films,
gosh, that
including
gives
the
me so
children,
much
including
hype.
Mark Riley and Ben Bateman.
The first one, I would love to see a Mortal Kombat TV
All right,
show
gentlemen,
so
6
bad.
questions. In the
So
world of Pixar.
bad.
Your first one. At
Spinner's
the
choice, I
end
swear.
of Toy Story, what gift does Andy get for Christmas?
Well, I haven't seen Toy Story in a very long time.
A puppy.
We also would have accepted a Molly or a Princess Leia. Yes, it is a puppy. For 2 points.
Cutie.
Your next question. In the film The Incredibles, after the public turns on superheroes, the government initiates which program to force heroes to permanently keep their secret
I'd recognize it
identities?
for multiple choice, but that's it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
I can provide that. Is it A, identity change program, B, superhero eraser program, C, identity permanence program, or D, superhero relocation program?
Superhero relocation program. I want to say.
You get one for repeated multiple choice option.
You certainly do. Is it A, identity change program, B, superhero eraser
Wow.
program, C, identity
I'm honestly just
permanence
guessing
program,
after reading
D,
those.
superhero relocation
But I
program?
know one of the
We're
big
gonna do-
things.
You're gonna go D, and you're gonna be correct for a point.
Yeah, I know. I think it was
Yep.
Ben Goddard that said
They
one of
still have
the most
4
difficult parts
questions
of
remaining in the world of Pixar.
you know actually
Your next one,
competing
what is
is
the
that
name
you
of the
can't
young cook
read it
that Remy befriends
versus when you're
in
at home.
Ratatouille? Just need the last name.
Ratatouille.
The young. Oh,
You said that well, sir. Oh, it's a-
I don't know.
Ratatouille.
You get the hard hit.
Yeah.
Ratatouille.
5, 4,
Gusto. Gusto.
2.
Repeat the question.
I can do that for your first JGE rule.
Mm-hmm.
What
I
is the
spelled
name of the
Gusto.
young cook that Remy befriends in Ratatouille?
Is it Gusto? Gusto. Is that how I spell Gusto?
I like hitting those T's.
Gusto.
Ratatouille.
Gusto.
It's good.
Gusto Linguini.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Alfredo Linguini.
That is correct.
There you
for-
go.
Oh, damn.
All right.
That is
Definitely
2
completely
points.
incorrect.
That is going to be 2 points. That's
2
right.
points, that's
That is
right.
2
Sorry.
points. I did not check
Yes.
multiple choice.
That's
All right, only
Halfway
3
through.
point difference
Halfway there,
between them
gentlemen.
now. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Living on a prayer. Your next question in the world of Pixar. Who composed the score for both The Incredibles and Up?
I don't know. Scores and
Michael
soundtracks.
Giacchino.
2
All
points.
right. All right.
Mm.
That's great.
And Who's the Boss finds himself within one of the odd couple
That's right.
with 2
2
questions,
questions
remaining.
remaining.
Wow.
Your penultimate question in the world of Pixar. What is the name of the giant ship that humans now live on in the film WALL-E?
Ooh, good question. Good question. I love WALL-E. I think it's really underrated as a Pixar movie. People don't really talk about it as far as like the
That's
best
pretty much
Pixar movies of all
story on
time.
2020.
5,
But if you
4.
love that movie,
2,
you love that movie.
Is it A, the Ark, B, the Axiom, C, the Ares, or D, the Argo?
I'm gonna go with the Argo. The Argo.
So confirm.
The Axiom.
The axiom is correct for a point.
Wow.
Point.
Well done.
A point ties it up.
We're
Those are
tied
great
up.
ones. That was a solid,
All right.
solid
One question
question.
left. They get this right. They walk into round 3 with
Wow.
a 2-point lead.
You were like a Pixar movie.
I'm going to continue to own it.
Wow.
In Monsters Inc.,
Monsters.
what do the monsters discover is more powerful
Their
than
laughter.
children's screams?
Laughter.
We were looking for wafter, but we will accept laughter
Two
for 2
points.
points.
Look at this.
27 to 25. Ken, I can go ahead and declare this is the match that we had expected.
This
and the
is-
match
Not
that the fans
kidding.
had hoped for.
Not
Absolutely.
kidding.
That steal
Can
in
you-
round
do
two
you guys
for
remember
Who's the
it was
Boss
only
gives
like
them it helps give them a
a
2-point
season,
advantage.
a season
You've
or
heard me
two
say
ago
this so
where
many times.
like
You just
this
gotta
would
go
be like
third
the
round and
ending
see your
scores
opponent on the
for
horizon.
even
You gotta
top
look
tier
in striking
teams,
distance.
which is
You're gonna
really,
get a
really
punch, you're gonna
nuts.
get a Hail
And
Mary
now it's
pass.
almost expected that they all teams
That's
that
right.
they
You
go
want the managers to
into
give their
it
final
with at
instructions.
least
Well
these
wishes at
scores
this point
minimally
to,
now.
the odd couple, that's Roxy Stryer squad.
The
and
intensity
Bobby
and
Ducey's
focus
talking to
and
who's the boss. As we move into round 3, this is the round that
talent,
will determine the match.
knowledge
Unless
is
we
all
go to
there.
sudden death overtime, and given these two teams, I would not be surprised to
Can't
see that
just
happen.
skimp
In
on
round
basic
number 3,
knowledge
each team
like me.
is going to give us a series of numbers. These numbers can range from 1 to 20.
You
Each
do
number
think Mark
corresponds
and
to a
Ken more on the
different corner of
commentary?
movie trivia showdown
Interesting,
know-how.
interesting. I
First
see
question's
you.
worth 2 points. Next one's worth 3 points. The last one shouldn't make it that far. It's worth 5 points. This is the team format. So as soon as we tell you what the category is for your 2-point question, that's when the team has to decide which member is going to answer that. You may not rely on the strength of your teammate for either the 2-pointer or the 3-pointer. The opposite team member will be answering the 3-pointer. You may only confer for the 5-point question. So, given that in mind, thank you, Roxy, for cheering the reading of the rules.
All right, odd
Ben
couple.
Bateman,
You gonna
Mark
pull
Riley,
through?
You find yourselves with a 2-point advantage. What numbers feel lucky from 1 to 20?
I think we'll take 4, 7.
Doesn't
17.
matter. Really? Does it
4,
matter? It
7,
doesn't matter.
17.
Come on, guys.
And on the other side,
2,
the
4,
odd
6. I
couple.
don't know. 3, 4, 9.
6 and 8.
2,
Aha.
6, and 8. 2, 6, and 8. I'll be administering the questions to the odd couple. Ken will be handling the duties for Who's the Boss. Odd couple, you're up first as you find yourself trailing by 2.
Which is funny considering that, you know, he's a
Category
comedian,
you
right?
selected for your 2-pointer.
But when it comes to
Famous actors and
Schmodown,
actresses.
serious work.
Who'd like to take it?
I'll go.
Jeff's
Jeff's
gonna
gonna go.
take it. And your question. Name one of the 2 leads of the 2009 film Old Dogs.
Oh, oh, shoot. Ugh. Okay. What's his name?
Robin
From
Williams.
Greece. And,
We're tied at 27
Right
apiece.
up there. Look at that. Look at that.
Danny Zuko. What's Danny
We're gonna
Zuko's
go
name?
now to Who's the
Real
Boss? Who's the Boss? All right. You 2-point question. You chose the number 4. That's going to be the
Robin Williams, yeah.
category of family films. Who of these childless men will take this question?
Yeah, John Travolta, yes. I had that on the tip of my tongue. I could visualize him,
I'll
but
take it.
obviously
All right, Mark Riley
couldn't
is going to take
get
this
his name.
2-point question.
We are going to be
Category family
streaming
films.
something tonight. There's me
Who
called a
played
Fan Leaks episode
Morticia
going on.
Adams in 1991.
Angelica
Adams.
Houston,
Angelica Houston.
2
the
points. right there.
glorious.
All right.
Mark Riley to put them back in the lead.
Bouncing
Mhm.
right back to the odd couple. Now they have a 3-point question. Bad news is you're trailing by 2. The good news is if you get this one right, you're winning for the time being. Mark Andreyko, you're going to be fielding this question solo. For 3 points, your category
All
is
right,
fantasy
Andreyko, come on.
science fiction.
Let's see what you got.
And your question is, who played the character Rose Tico in Star Wars The Last Jedi?
Kelly Marie Tran.
You can answer in 5,
We
4,
can sit here all night. I don't got it.
3. Looking for Kelly Marie
Kelly
Tran.
Marie Tran.
Kelly Marie Tran is the answer, and Ken, that forces the hand of the odd
It
couple.
does.
Now they will have to consult together, which is good. They can combine knowledge. but
Surprised
they're
I
gonna
knew
have
that.
to
I'm not
do it
gonna
for this
lie.
5-point
I
question.
only remember
Who's
that
the
name in
boss?
particular
Is walking out of here with a huge
because
victory.
of all the shit that she had to
So,
go
gentlemen,
through,
the Odd Couple, you
unfortunately.
selected number
She
8.
was she in she was not in
5-point question, which you can confirm.
Crazy Rich Asians. Who was she in Crazy Rich
Your
Asians? I
5-point
don't remember her in
question
that
is more
movie.
of romantic comedies. And your question
Ooh, I'll
is,
take rom-coms. What's up? What's up?
what 2014 romantic comedy?
Obvious Child. I love this movie. It's one of my favorite movies about comedians.
Independent womanhood for the first time.
Obvious Child. It's available on Netflix. Go watch it. It's delightful.
Obvious Child.
The Odd Couple is in the lead.
There. Big one. 32. All right.
And now, Ken, Who's the
Whammy.
Boss? If there's good news for Who's the Boss fans out there, it's that they can tie with their three-pointer and breathe a little sigh of relief to force overtime, but they got to hit that three-pointer, and it's going to be all on the shoulders of Ben Bateman for the time being.
Absolutely. So, 3
Obvious Child is honestly more of a dramedy rather than a rom-com. She's going through the process of making a decision if she wants to have an abortion or not.
So,
So,
Ben, who plays professional spin artist Nick Naylor in Jason Reitman's Thank You
Ooh,
for Smoking?
I know his face. Again, he was Two-Face in Dark Knight Rises. He was the White
5,
Knight.
4, 3, 2.
Aaron Eckhart.
That is correct for 3.
Your winner.
3 points.
Let's give Ben Bateman an Oscar for that performance, everybody.
All right. At least the
I will
people
take
stood.
issue with the question, though. That is not a modern classic. Thank you for smoking.
All right, well, I enjoyed it. Thank you for smoking. Ken,
Okay,
in a tie ball game, 32 to 32.
the question writers, the idea of a modern classic is very kind of up in the air. I don't even personally don't really know technically what makes a modern classic a classic.
Well, that's not necessary. Nobody wants to see that.
The only child's jersey from Chicago that I own.
That's what I actually said. I'm going to wear this today.
Yeah.
Insane.
And I am now heterosexual.
And Ken is
Are you?
disturbance in the studio.
He needs to build that confidence. I appreciate that.
Are trying to look away. They can't. It's like looking right into a solar eclipse.
Yeah.
I've just been told in my ear, if Who's the Boss gets this question right, they have the all-time teams record for points scored in an individual match. The record's 36. Right. They could get 37 if they get this right. If they get it wrong, we go to overtime.
Well,
what's the category?
Ryan Sandberg looks a lot different over there in that Cubs jersey.
Is it like, purposeful? Like he's just trying to be like, hey,
all right, back.
Are you distracted by
Here we go.
my body?
Who's the boss? Your
my sexy body?
Question.
That's what he's doing right now.
Number 17. That corresponds to the category of disaster films. 5 points to break a record and get a win. Which 2011 film deals with the spreading of the virus MEV?
You've got to be fucking kidding
and the
me.
ensuing pandemic.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Might be
After everything that's been going on, are you kidding me? It's Contagion. I believe it's Contagion. I haven't seen Contagion, but I believe it's Contagion.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Considering everything going on, that is really
2011 film
an interesting thing. And also, everyone has seen this movie in the past several weeks. Like, it's a thing. But also, they probably filmed this match like 3 months ago, but several months ago. Yes, incredibly ironic that this was filmed right before.
2. Yes. Which 2011 film deals with the spreading of the virus MEV1 and the ensuing pandemic? That is it.
It was filmed before all of this. Absolutely.
All right. Well, we go to sudden death.
Yeah, milking it. He's totally milking it. He's milking it.
4,
You weenie.
3, 2.
Like records, Contagion.
Contagion.
And your winner. I thought 28 Days Later came out earlier than that. I thought 28 Days Later was when I was it was like 2003 or something like that, something along those lines.
32 points, nothing to sneeze at, but it's not good enough when the opposing team Who's the Boss gets an all-time record in
I've never seen any of the Planet of the Apes movies. Not a single one. New or old. Lucas, had a
watching Jeff
baby
Snyder
heart
pick up
attack when I
strong,
mentioned that
or were you
casually, and
cheering
he
on Who's
flipped
the
out.
Boss? Big record-setting performance.
Yeah.
today.
Yeah,
37
early
points,
2000s.
32 is great for
Yeah.
a couple, but wow, that's a big
Yeah, there's
That's right. Now we
28
see
days later,
why
and then there was
most competitors
28
wear
weeks later that
sunglasses
came out
is in
like a
case
year or
Jeff
two later.
Snyder decides to take his shirt off.
Mhm.
Momentarily, we'll be joined by Jen Sturgeon with the post-match interview with both the winner and the loser. But Ken, if I can get your thoughts on the overall match, did you sense a point in the game where it turned?
It might have been early. It might have been early. There was a little drama
That
around
was
the challenge.
a
Jen, I'm sure it's gonna go into
pretty
that, so
darn
I'm not
awesome
going to step on
match.
Jen's questions there, but I think that met a point where even though the challenge kind of went their way, Odd Couple just kind of seemed to really get quiet and focus down on what was going on.
You know what,
I don't know if that affect them, but again, that's why we have an expert like Jen Sturgeon to ask those questions.
That's right. It's
Can't
a
be
tactic
mad at
that we've
either
seen
team. Both of them
increasingly
did
about. It's not my
amazing.
favorite tactic, but it certainly cannot be accused of not being effective. Is that early challenge just to throw your opponent off?
I think it's what Gucci does. Gucci tries to get in people's mind.
Also, I think that 5-pointer question,
in the past.
that
absolutely.
if it wasn't
a lot of trouble
considering what everything going on right now, that would be a complete
on a weekly basis, and right
a
now,
complete
we are gonna
5-pointer
turn it
question.
over
But
to Jen
considering
Sturgeon.
it's
Jen, it looks like you got a full
everything,
house.
everyone's watching this. They're watching Outbreak. They're watching 28 Days Later. Things like that as a result.
Pretty good about how the exchange has been rolling out this season.
Yeah, I'm worried about the cameras with all the gold here. It's
Oh,
lights actually.
I'm sorry.
You know, I told
Megan,
everybody
Mr.
early
46.
on,
Sorry about the Chicago rain
This
because
was
I
it.
hated the sports team. But
I mean,
when Jen's
we're looking to
interview,
go undefeated this year.
excuse me.
I mean,
I'm just gonna
I have
wear this
to
hat
be honest with you.
for
I mean,
a
look, these guys came
little
out here,
bit here.
played a great game.
Mm.
Snyder and Draco, great players. You know,
Yes,
fantastic guys.
absolutely.
Whatever. Either way.
New camera angle. I'm digging the experimentation.
Guys, you've got to be feeling pretty good. Who's the boss? Were you guys? You looked a little shaken after that challenge in the first round. How are we feeling after that?
Well, Jen, I think there are rules that you hope are consistent, and I know this league is kind of developing and seeing how these things go. And with the way that one went, I felt it was a reasonable challenge. It didn't go our way. It is what it is. I think that we had a lot of respect for these guys in this match, and I mean, Elba's not Elba. There's no relation. Is Alba Jessica Alba's cousin? I don't know. So I'm going to challenge that 10 times out of 10.
But I got to hand it to Odd Couple. Like, Star Wars. Well done, boys. Well done.
Did you honestly think that they had a chance in hell at answering any of those questions? Just because we all know how deep those Star Wars cuts can get at this point.
Yeah, no chance in hell. And that's some good playing. They played a hell of a match. They are one of the best teams in this league, and it was an honor to finally play against them again and go to that last question. That's what this league, that's what this show is about. And hats off to them, but this feels good. This is putting everybody on notice. Who's the boss is here to get a belt, period.
You know, Jen, we have a tremendous amount of respect for these guys. Obviously, they beat us in Chicago. They did something we could never do. They won a championship, which is something only a few teams have ever done. And you come out here, you give your best. You want to put on a good show. And what can I say? I like these guys in real life. I like them in the show. And I would be happy to sit down and have a drink with these guys at any time. I'm always going to be at the table and doing my best. And that challenge and keeping it up is part of that. So we're just looking forward to what's next.
I would like to ask Dan and John a question. Is it concerning to you guys at all, just seeing how amazing that these guys played when they could be coming for your belts and you're all in a faction together?
No, not at all. I hate to disagree with my manager publicly, but the fact of the matter is that the Finstock Exchange will not go undefeated this year, but only because we're going to be playing each other for all the titles all year long. John and I are going to take care of business as long as it takes until these guys get their title shot, because we're going to ensure that if these belts come off our shoulders, it goes on their shoulders.
Wow. John, I know you have something to add.
Yeah, just this. Competition breeds success. It breeds the best out of you and makes you stand up or sit down. These guys
He sounds like a motivational poster a little bit.
at the Odd Couple, and they
Anyone agree? Disagree?
until
Yeah.
they sit down at the table with us to fight for these belts. Points are points. Teammates are teammates. Gold is gold. As long as it stays in the Finstock Exchange, that's all that matters.
Any last words?
Yeah.
I knew you would.
If you ain't scared or ready, get scared.
Back to you guys.
Ken, I gotta ask. One of the
That
fans
seemed, I'm
out
not
there
gonna lie, that
does
seemed
a
a
favor.
little,
Can somebody take a screenshot of that image
everyone
and
was
put it
like
on
all excited and
awkwardfamily.photo.com.
everything and supporting each
It was
other.
just like,
I was very
it
low
like the
key for
three of them
Deggy,
in the
though.
front,
So.
Poor Jen saddled in the middle, and then other people in the back. There was a guy with a badger on his shoulder. There's a lot of chaos going on in that faction, but also a lot of winning.
Yeah, Tom says be scared. That's not the first time I've heard him say that to a group of people, but he's not wrong.
At least Ben
Finstock
didn't get
Exchange
slapped by
is off to a
Roka.
great start
Not sorry, by
during
Roxy.
season 7. So we'll see. The other
That's
side,
true.
though,
That's very true.
we got to see how a team like this can rebound.
That's right. I mean, if you look at the Odd Couple, valiant effort. It was nice to see who's the boss.
Yes, Finstock was definitely holding that singles belt. He had to hold on to it.
Ready to say nice things
for Dan while he was holding that mic.
Roxy, obviously a rough start to the season for the RoxStars. Do you look at that match and say, is there anything we could have done differently?
Not one thing. Honestly, it's not a rough start to the season because I know how great my players are. We spun opponent's choice.
Yes.
They spun spinner's choice.
Yes.
It still came down to the last question.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day,
yes.
No, we couldn't have done anything differently, and they're the real RoxStars. They outplayed them again.
Brava. Bellissima.
I commend Ben Bateman for the way he played the game. I thought it was a worthwhile challenge. That's not why we lost. They needed to put up the greatest team performance in the history of the league to beat us today, and they needed Spinner's opponent's choice to do it. I'm just a little bit frustrated.
There's strategy in playing the game, and then there's being to try and shake us. And it shows that I will say this.
Oh my gosh, Andrenko coming in through with his heelness. I'm here for it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. What are you guys thinking about this heelness coming from Andrenko? I gotta know. What do you think? What do you think?
The Bateman character is so tiresome right now, and when I beat him the next time, it's going to be delicious because I'm going to destroy.
Fuck yeah.
So, guys, where do we go from here? How do we
absolutely,
bounce back?
Andrenko.
Like
Absolutely.
Like Roxy says, it's not a tough start to this season, and I know you guys are both really competitive. So, where do we go from here?
Where do we go?
I don't even care about the other teams.
Anyone remember that from the musical episode from Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Who's the boss?
Oh my gosh, I used to love that.
Iron Man match. We'll see who can answer more questions. Let's
Wham.
let this game go for half an hour rather than calling it at halftime.
Oh, agree. I would love to see more iron matches. Can we get more iron matches?
Honestly, I hear the exchange. I love that. I hear the exchange keep saying it's just about the gold. It's just about the gold. But it's more than that. It's about the best players, and they're not the best players. And I think this is a great way to show that.
I mean, if they can do that, absolutely.
It'd be a nice rubber match for you guys.
Yeah, they are tired of being pushed over. I think that the Odd Couple are definitely a team that is a force to be reckoned with, and I don't feel like they're getting any of the appreciation that they really deserve. So I'm hoping. Oh,
look at that!
Look at that, Brittany Young. What's up, girl? Is it what's his? It's a Jared Parama.
Anyway, it's a heated match, but a record-setting match. I think you out there watching got your money's worth today. This was what we all expected it to be.
Emotions run high, and when you build a league and you're in the new era, now the 7th season Movie Trivia Showdown, you're expected to have strong feelings about the game.
Strong feelings.
That's what we saw today.
What are we yelling
about? Click that like button and let us know what you thought of today's match in the comments.
Is it Yater? Is it Yater? Jader? I honestly don't know. Please correct me. For the love of God.
For tickets to upcoming live events, as well as the rankings and a whole lot of other fun stats, courtesy of Frankie Numbers Janish.
Numbers.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, sir. Your jacket, spectacular. Can't wait to perform comedy for you. From Fresno, maybe next for you. Fresno,
Ben Goddard
Gilroy,
wants us to go to Fresno.
We'll be there.
That's one.
Look for go to markellislive.net for information on that.
You say you say the J, so it is Jader, Jadir. All right, that's it, guys. Oh man, okay. So I do have some feelings about this match, for sure. Just gonna start off with using that challenge. I feel like it's definitely very, very smart for who's the boss to challenge it. I mean, especially when you're going against top tier teams like that, you got to be able to use those challenges and everything, and because 90% of the times they're not being used, which sucks. And so I'm actually really glad that they used it. Now, that being said, I do think, the little tiff going on between Andraco and Bateman, I'm so here for. Can we, I just want more heel Andraco. I just want more of that in my life. And, yeah, please give us an update on your sister, Chris. Absolutely. Good luck with everything. I'm glad your sister is definitely, her spirits are high and everything, going through this for sure. Andraco can absolutely destroy people verbally when he wants to. I've heard him do it in movie fights. I absolutely agree. I do miss movie fights. I want to go back and watch them. Are they canceled, by the way? Are they done? The movie fights thing? But yeah, it's that little thing to have going is like, oh, you baby. Oh my gosh. I was like, yes, I want more of it. Now, that being said, I do think that, Who's the Boss? They played a fantastic match and they definitely deserved the win. So I do want to kind of go over and just check out these standings again real quick. That one right here. So the Finstock exchange. I don't know if this one right here. It's definitely not including this one. So after this, out of the 6 matches, they've won 4 of the 6 matches, and no other team has as many matches, but also doesn't have as many wins. But the Den is definitely coming up right behind them. So give them a few more matches and we'll see what happens. Swag, half point, RoxStar, so that's another loss added to the thing. So they're going to be moved down quite a bit. They're probably going to be moved down towards, between the Burning Droogs and the Quirky Mercs here pretty soon, or somewhere between there and the Usual Suspects. That's kind of a little gray area, between 5, 6, 7. So that's kind of a little murky area for sure. And the poor Dungeon and Corruption. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. That's so sad to look at. Ooh, rough. Now, you guys, what do you guys think about this so far? Do you feel like Finstock Exchange, it's like Finstock with the Den, swag, and everything. We got the announcement of a whole bunch of exhibition matches coming up here in a few months. Is that going to have any impact on this chart at all? I don't know. I really don't. Let me see actually if I can pull them up here. That would be awesome if I can. Let's see. If I can pull it up here, that'd be fantastic. Let's see. Where you at? Where you at, Holmes? Where you at? Backstage. Harloff, I know you made it yesterday. What'd you do, man? What'd you do? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Okay, so apparently, though, Harloff, he came out with the full list of exhibition matches coming up. So there's going to be an Iron Man match coming up here pretty soon. There's going to be a Rocky match between him and Dagnino, which is going to be pretty interesting. Not to mention there's going to be a rom-com match between Ghai, Silvestrini, and Janine. We've been waiting for this our entire lives. We've been saying this, so I'm pretty excited. Is there an exhibition match in particular that you guys are excited for? Is there one that, or also not only just what categories or anything, who should be in those matches or whatever it might be? I really want to know what you guys think right now. All right, fantastic. Well, we're clocking at just over an hour, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It's been a blast. I've been looking forward to this all day just because it's probably one of the main reasons I got out of bed. That bed right there. I was when I got out of bed, I felt like I didn't get out of bed until noon. I woke up at 11:30, but I didn't get out of bed until noon. And Lucas, even he's like, Alex, get out of bed. And I was like, why? What does it matter? And he's like, well, figure something out. And I was like, I guess. So that's why I recorded this little thing today. So guys, thank you so much for kind of giving me a purpose for today. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Eric. You too, Rock. You are definitely a rock person, a rock star, if you will. Gilbert Campia, are you going to react to the match tomorrow? I wanted to message you about it. What match is going on tomorrow? I don't know. We're trying to do more live reactions like this when it comes to, so there's always just a few people able to react to it live, like 1 or 2 people able to react to it live. So I'm not sure what match you're referring to or what it may be. I don't know, but we'll see. We're gonna be chatting to chat with a lot of people in the group chat to see how that goes, if they would want me to, or if someone else wants to react to it. We'll see. We'll see. Starter says, I'm not as much as excited for Alex for the rom-com match. You know what? I see you. I feel you. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't care about that. What is it? There's a 4-way Star Wars champ match. What? That between Roka, Alex Damon, a few other people, and I don't know how I feel about that. A 4-way championship match. Did I read that right when it came out? That feels weird. If you're gonna win it, you want to win it by getting to the top, you don't want to win it in like your first match. Yeah, I feel like I'm misreading it. Did I misread that? Like, Roka can't become a champion hypothetically after winning 1 Star Wars match, right? Come on, help me out. Someone tell me, correct me, please. Oh, the Jadder match. Oh yeah, against Brittany Young. If that's going up tomorrow, that would be awesome. I don't know if it's going to be public or not. Again, we have to wait until it's public to do a live reaction. So that kind of depends. We shall see. Yeah, all right, fantastic. Well, again, guys, thank you so much for giving me a reason to get out of bed and wash my face and stuff today. I really appreciate it. You guys really mean a lot to us in the, in the community, and we work really hard for, call to action. So if you liked this reaction, or if you not liked it, whatever it may be, totally fine. Give us a few pointers and tell us what you would like to see in a comment. I will read them. I read all the comments. And so definitely do that below. Also, if you want, give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to do. No criticism here. But, we always want really genuine and good feedback for sure. Oh, Starger, you're pretty excited for the Rocky match? Nice. For sure. I feel bad. I have a hot take. I'm not a fan of the first Rocky film. It's kind of rough. It's creepy. Anyway. But like I mentioned, we have like links to check out our Facebook page, our Twitter account. I run to the C2A Twitter. I'm not entirely sure after the fiasco that was today, but that I'm also personally on Twitter now. I actually just got an account yesterday at real Alex Max. So definitely give us a follow there, and I'll probably follow you back. I'm not gonna lie, because I know all you guys. Let's be honest. All right. But thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys soon. And also check us out on Schmobates coming in next Wednesday. I'm going to be having a Robert Parker, and if I can bring it up, that'd be awesome. And James White on board. So that's going to be, oh, look at this right there. That's going to be a hoot and a half. I cannot wait for that. I am going to be issuing them their questions on Monday. And speaking of Monday, we're also going to be having a few episodes. We're going to have an episode of Chill to Action as well. I believe on Monday now we're going to be having Ethan Irwin. No, wait, sorry. Scratch that. That's the week after. We're going to be having Lon Harris, the delinquent himself. So that's going to be so much fun, especially after everything going on right now. Awesome. Well, you guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. And we'll see you soon. Bye. Boom, boom, boom.